Good morning, friends. Welcome back to vlog 2, week 1, January Pantry Challenge, what Jessica from Three Rivers Homestead hosts, and so many of us from all over the world joining in and showing you how this homesteading and self-sufficient life, or not necessarily, just whichever journey you're in part of your life, to try to grow your own food or preserve or go and see a local farmer, maybe have a local bulk meat delivery or veg, but doesn't matter how small or big your garden is, or whichever way your journey takes you and wherever you are, it starts today. So this pantry challenge, we are at the beginning, so if you just watched the first vlog, if you're not, go back and watch it if you're interested. But today it's a new day, so basically I'm gonna share with you what we eat through the January without going food shopping. So the main thing I've not mentioned, that we're not going to the grocery store at all. So for my lifestyle, it's easy because that's the lifestyle we live, and that's the lifestyle I got used to now for years. So for me, not going to the grocery store, it's easy. The hard bit is for me to not eat out. So I do give for me and my husband 1 day a week to go out and enjoy ourselves. So have a dinner, or next week have a lunch, or you know what I mean? But just that one meal. So, but any other day, month, for me, it is my passion to be self-sufficient. So we eat what we can grow all year round in each season. So if you're interested, make sure you subscribe and like my videos, and comment below which part of the world you're watching from, and whether you have a garden, whether you like self-sufficient life, whether you like the travels. We share lifestyle vlogs. So basically our life as it is, as we are. I live in England in zone 7B, and yeah, I am very happy to have you here with me. So today for breakfast we are going to have the leftover yogurts. I've made this yogurt Christmas time, so we still got few in the fridge, though we're going to use this up for breakfast. And for lunch we got 2 more portions of the Christmas soup, so we're gonna finish that off. Also, I fed my sourdough, started early this morning. I was up early, and this is now ready. This is now ready to make sourdough bread. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make sourdough bread today. And I've just actually been to the garden. I spent a couple of hours already. I was weeded out the salad bed with the fresh salad, lettuce, coriander, spinach, carrot. I've really enjoyed it. And I did a good watering in the polytunnel. I covered a few things up because next couple of days it's gonna be really, really cold. So Alan just milked the goat. So I'm gonna take care of this milk. We've done the cheese now, so that can go aside. And now it's starting again to collecting the milk. It usually takes 3 to 4 days for me to collect enough milk to make cheese. I ideally like to make cheese once a week. It's enough for me and Al, and then other products as well along, like we've done loads of ice cream yesterday. Now probably after I'm gonna use up everything from the shop, all the dairy products, probably I'm gonna start making sour cream or buttermilk and stuff. So yeah, kefir. So yeah, first thing first, after I'm gonna have my yogurt in a minute. This goes to the fridge. I'm gonna have my tea, and we're gonna start with our sourdough bread. So what I am doing now, I'm just going to sieve through 500 grams of bread flour, and I'm going to add 350 ml of lukewarm water and make a dough. and let it sit for about half an hour before we're going to add the sourdough starter. I'm gonna add about 150 grams. Perfect. When we go to the pantry out later, I would like to take this with us and fill this up with some more flour, friends, because our next job, we're gonna go out to the pantry and start on the potato storage. So zero this out. I'm gonna change this for liter or mil. Has it got no liter? No, it's just mil. That's okay. And we aiming for 350 ml of water. And I'm just going to mix this together real well. If I can find my dough mixer. Okay, at this point now we can remove the scale. I really enjoy using this digital scale. And I've just also weighed out some 10 grams of pink Himalayan salt. So I'm just cooperating this nicely, switching to my hands in a minute if I have to, and cover this with shower cap. And we'll come back in about half an hour to an hour, and we're gonna put the sourdough starter in and wait a bit, and then we put the salt and cover it back up. We do 3 stretch and fold, and for tonight we're going to put this in a fridge, and ideally we're going to bake this tomorrow, friends. I'm thinking about making another sandwich bread as well, yeasted sourdough, so that's the plan. We'll see how much time we've got. Because now I'm just gonna do some vlogging, what you've already seen. I'm gonna do a 2026 plan. If you've not watched, that's already out. And I've decided not to do a laundry. We're gonna do it tomorrow. I just wanna wash the bed sheets. So that's it, friends. We're just gonna cover this back up for a bit and see you later. I have added to my KitchenAid 150 grams of the sourdough starter, mixed it together real well for about 5 minutes, let it rest for 20 minutes, and now I am adding the 10 grams of pink Himalayan salt, and we're going to knead this together for a good 10 minutes. Okay. I'm just adding a little bit of olive oil at the bottom of the dish, and that's it, friends. Oops, let's take this off from here and just roll it in the olive oil like that. And I'm going to leave this now for about, again, another half an hour before we do stretch and fold. It is 2 o'clock already, so for lunch we are having a leftover cabbage soup. This is not the last bit of this cabbage soup. I'm going to miss it, although we still got some in the freezer. And we're also going to share a bagel, half each, with some butter on it. And for dinner we're gonna have a turkey roast. I think this is now warm. Yeah, it's ready to serve. It's lovely hearty Christmas cabbage soup. And our next job, I'm gonna go and have a look if we need any more seeds, and we're gonna order some seeds, so it's seed order. And then our last job for today, before we have dinner, we're gonna go to the pantry and we're going to start taking the chits off the potatoes. It's nicely toasted. Bon appetit. I'm just going through my seeds. I want to make a seed order from She Grows Veg. So I think I need an aubergine. And I'm gonna order the celery, that blush, what's got like a pinky stalk. And I'm just going through, try to remember which one we enjoyed. Let's see, from the tomatoes. Actually, we've got enough because we've got from my favorite variety. And we still got, yeah. So we still got the Green Doctors. These two varieties are my absolute favorite. Green Doctors and the Green Giant. Okay. Heinz, I'm gonna try that one. Sun Gold. So we've got 2 cherry tomatoes in here. And 1 slicer and 1 paste. What's this one? Oh, it's tomatillo. So we need a few more. I think I'm gonna do this ananas. I kind of like the green tomatoes. Black Beauty. I'm gonna get the Black Beauty. We need some paste tomatoes to do for all our canning project. Like the Brandywine. Crushed Heart. Right, I'm just gonna finish doing this seed order and see you in the pantry. And I know when you were good or bad, so be good for goodness sake. Hello, hello, sweetie piesies. Are you ready for dinner time? Are you ready for dinner time? We got all the dishes. Oh, we got all the dishes, aren't we? Hello. Did you enjoy your first day out? Oh, that's why you shattered. Will Mama take you outside soon? What do you think? Next door playing. They busy playing too. Hello. Hello, my love. Come on. Everybody's getting up now. Yes. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, what's going on here? Huh? Oh, what is going on here? Oh, what's the matter, Tiddles? What's going on here? Is there somebody stuck in there? Huh? You okay, my love? Come on then. Come on. So cute. You're so stinking cute. Yes, you are. You're stinking cute. Come on, girly girlies. Come on, let's go bed. Come on. Go bed night night. In. Come on, in. In. That's it, in. Come on, madam. Hurry up. Come on, madam. Hi, Juniper. Come on. Come on. In. Come on. Come on. In. Let's go. It's raining now and it's cold and it's night time. Don't come out now. Let's go back in. Night night. Night night. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Welcome to the pantry. It's getting a bit cold now. I have got a thermometer in here and it shows 4 degrees in here only. So when temperatures start dropping, I need to keep my eye on it and maybe put heater in here. So I am now filling up. I use this big movable pot for the flour. I always buy flour bulk in this 16 kilogram bag, and then I empty this in here, and whatever I need I take it to the house. And we're just gonna compost the bag, friends, and that's how I deal with flour now for years and years, and it's working this way. So, and I'm just going to scoop to this plastic bucket, and that comes back to the house with us. And I usually like to have one whole bag behind what we still got, and soon that gonna go in here. We order a couple of more bags, so I never run out. And I always make sure I put the lid on like that, and this comes back to the house with us. All right, friends, I can go there. I'm going to make a plan. Just started raining outside, on using up all these lovely jars. But we are going next door now, because I've got a 2-room pantry, and as you can imagine, moving this was a challenge on its own, friends. Look how much stuff we've got, and all these, friends, look. So what actually we're gonna do today, we are going to make a start on these potatoes. Needs now taking these chits off, and that goes to the compost. So I have got loads of bags, a whole year worth of potatoes. Look at this one. So I'm gonna need like a bucket where we're gonna put all the chits. I don't mind actually put this on the floor, and we can just sweep up after. But friends, look at this. I tell this every year that I should have not left this for this long, because this is, I'm not saying it's spoiled, but it's not gonna last that long now, because by sending these shoots that taking all the energy and goodness out of the potato tubes. So it's gonna come soft, take all the goodness out, try to grow new potatoes. But that's why we're here today. It's better now than never. I need something that's got no hole. This is gonna be good. So I don't need to do all today. You know, let's say we do this pile today and I'll be happy, and we'll be back when we've got free time in a pantry challenge during this month, and we do eventually the rest. So look at this cool sack I have received from my cousin. So that's what I'm gonna wash these, and I'm gonna use these up now to store our potatoes in. So this is massive, but I'm just gonna make it smaller like this. And right, so now what we need to do, just get a bit organized and let's get working. And this is gonna go really fast, so just take the chits off. I'm gonna put the chits there, and I'm just gonna put the potatoes to the sack here, like this. And this is a big step in the right direction again, friends. These are still good, but I need to make like a list, to-do list, like monthly or something, and this needs to go on it. So every month I need to remember to come out. If I can't remember, can you please remind me to do this maintenance? This is part of our farm maintenance. So yeah, it's nothing wrong with the potato. It basically signals the potato tubers to grow another potato plant. So no worries. So you don't need to choke when you buy from the supermarket and start chitting. Just take the chits off, friends, compost it or put it in a bin if you're not composting yet, and you know, you just eat it. If the small ones go, it's when it's green, but it's no good, and it's quite soft, that can go to the compost. These things then usually give me harvest, to be honest. And what I've also enjoyed doing, that's why it's all different varieties and size in these bags. So all the different varieties of potatoes what we are growing, I usually mix and match all sizes and all varieties and colors, and then when I just come out to fill our basket, what I take to the house, then I've got all the different sizes and colors and varieties on a plate, what looks so nice, appetizing. And then let's say if I would like chips or jacket potatoes, I've got the larger ones. If I would like mashed potato, I then use up the smaller ones, and so on. So that's gonna keep me busy now for a bit. As soon as it's done, I'll be going back to the house and we're gonna finish off the turkey roast dinner, and that's done. Okay, this actually didn't take me that long, so I think I'm gonna carry on as I still got a little bit more time. I'm just tidying up, sweeping up the leftovers. These tiny ones now I'm gonna compost. And get then another bag out. So happy receiving these sacks. I don't want to put too much in one because I need to deal with it, and I just like to have it as it is now. And twist it, and we're going to place this. I've got pallets on the here. I'll show you when I finished. And we're going to put all back. Oh my goodness, friends. I am not proud of this moment whatsoever. This is not good. This is not good. Too much chit. I don't usually like to see this much when I'm doing this job. So, yeah. Okay. Let's just crack on. Oh dear. Right. I'm just gonna leave this. I think it's quicker if I just leave the chits on the floor and just put the potatoes on the side, and when we finish, tidy up and put all the potatoes in another sack. This room is cool and dark, and it's still, look, oh dear. So this one really needs to be used up first. So I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna put these in this tub, and we take this to the house, because these are now significantly softer than these were. So these won't last that long. There are 3 groups of potatoes you can grow. There is first early, like the Vitamin bean, this purple potato, but actually stores really well. The second earlies, like the Charlotte, those waxy coloured, yellowy coloured, oval shaped ones. And there are the main crop potatoes, what they usually store the longest. And ideally you start with the first early. I usually start in about Easter time, and then few weeks later I'll do the second early, like the Charlotte, and few weeks later again the main crop. So it's a constant supply of potatoes, what is one of our main crop. And main in our diet. Right. Okay, friends. This needs to be used up. So in a pantry challenge, we need to choose lots of potato dishes. Like jacket potatoes, dauphinoise, mashed potatoes, chips, roast potatoes, and so on. Right, I finished. I've done a lot. Spent more than an hour here. I would say more, couple of hours. And all these potatoes are now ready for the next step in the storage. So I have removed all these chits. This will now go to the compost pile. And I'm gonna get some more sacks from the house, and we're going to put this away, friends. So the way I store these potatoes in these sacks on these pallets, shoot, I just stepped on this, so that needs to go use up now. Over here, like this, and I'm gonna make a whole row just like that. Okay, I'm using rice flour to coat this bread panettone basket, so the bread won't stick to the material, and now I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil on my hand and to stretch and fold on our bread dough. So we'll try to take it out like that and place it in here. And just pinch. Can you see what I'm doing, friends? Just pinch the ends like this. Sprinkle of more rice flour. I just blend the rice in a coffee grinder, and that's my rice flour. And this now can stay in here until bedtime. It's about 4 hours, and then it goes to the fridge. We'll bake this tomorrow. I am now need to get shower and get ready to sit down and have a rest. But before we do that, now it's 5 o'clock. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna get some dinner ready. And what I'm doing, we're just using some leftovers from the holidays, and basically like a turkey roast dinner, and just heat it up in an auger. Just like kind of bit of everything, just like that. And I still got some gravy left over as well. Some Yorkshire pudding here, look. I'll heat this up, and this is gonna be our dinner. Lucy's dreaming. I'm so glad we've done those potatoes today. That's a big step in the right direction. I think this is enough. It can go in there. And the rest can go back to the fridge. Still got quite a few meal in here. Well, thank you so much for spending time with me today. We carry on doing the pantry challenge. I reckon we still got a few more days left to use up the leftovers. I'll hope you have a wonderful day and see you very soon. Bye, friends.